Hello everyone. Welcome to a session on how to publish a book for free. In this session, we will tell you how to create a book, make some editing, some changes, and then we will be publishing on Amazon, where you can also download as an ebook, make it as a paperback and as a hardcover for Europe and in US. For everywhere else, you can create an ebook. So this is part one of the series where we will go through multiple ways of how to publish a book. The first one is through Amazon. The second one is through some open source tools that you can publish. So today's session will be on how to publish a book using Amazon. And in Amazon, the function or the product is called as Kindle Direct Publishing. So let's see how to do it. What are the prerequisites? We need to have your book content in Word format or also in rich text document, that is RTF format. And you will also need the Kindle Create software. It's available for Mac and for Windows. So there's a download page. You can go there and you can download it for Windows or for Amazon. And then you need to have an Amazon account, and you should go and log in through the link that is there. That is basically the Kindle Direct Publishing. And then what we prefer is a cloud storage document for saving your project. For every time you make your changes, you will need to keep a copy for your own self, because on uploading on Amazon, it does not create the multiple versions. It's better you to have it. So for me, I keep everything on GitHub, and it's based on you. You can keep it on Google Drive or Dropbox. Basically, the folder that you work on will be keeping it. Now, jumping in to getting started. Basically, this is the link. Once you create the link, you will get the option to download them. Kindle Create so we will show you for how to do it for Windows and to install. So we basically can download for the Windows later button option. And once it is installed, you select the Kindle Create, and then here you will basically see this screen once you start Kindle Create for the first time. And here you select on the Create New button, and then you click on the Choose button. So as you can see, there are some in the recents, you can see some of the books that I've been working on. For now, we will be selecting the Create New button, and then you click on Choose. Once you click on Choose, you will be able to select the different formats, how you want, or what kind of book you want to publish. And we have the options of reflowable, comics, and a print replica. Reflowable it is compatible for to read in all the Kindle books, the Fire tablets as well as the Kindle readers. Comics is basically if you want to upload your comics with images, and then print replica is basically for your publications. One disadvantage of print replica is it does not read on Kindle readers because it has links and other stuff. But we will be basically going with the reflowable format. So you select on the reflowable because we are going to make a simple book. So click on reflowable format and select on choose file. On the choose file, you will get an option to import the file, and then you can basically import any file that you want. That will be the Microsoft Word documents, the docx file, doc file, or the RTF file. So here you can choose what book you want. So I have a sample file called the published book sample that is there. As I click on that and then I select open. The sample is also there in the GitHub profile that we'll be sharing in the link afterwards. So in that project, you will basically able to do all the steps that I have shown here. And once you select on the book, we will it will do the import of it. And once the import is successful, you'll see the screen where it says import is successful, and then you click on continue. And so the first when you see the screen, you will basically see so in the sample format, I had just 4 lines written, and then it says publish a book, hello readers, you can use a sample and create a published book. Now this is a simple page. So in this session, we will just show you the flow of how to download Kindle Create, install it, run a sample file, publish it, make a small change and then publish it. We will how to edit it, how to use different designs will be covered in the next session. It will be in the next week. So this session is basically for you to understand the complete flow of publishing a book. And now once you do it, the first thing you could do is click on the save button. Here it saves in a format called as books format .kcb. So this is different from the file that you uploaded, so which was a document file. So this is basically the file that Kindle requires. The Kindle desktop publishing requires. It saves its own format for in your book. The Kindle Create requires this format for it to make any changes. So you click on save, and then you can also give a book name that you want. You can. This is your project name, so you can give any project that is there. So I have given the name as publish book. And once the book is there, you can now see how it looks. So if you have a Kindle, if you want to see how your book, the content of a book looks, for this option, you select on the preview button. Once you click on the preview button, you will see on the right hand screen a pop-up that comes up called preview, and there you can see your content, how it looks on a Kindle. There are left and right buttons on the Kindle that you can see. So the more content you have, it will come on different pages, and you can basically scroll to all the different pages. So this is for you to make sure that when you edit a book, and then you can know where the page starts and where the page ends, so that the design looks good. It should not be that your paragraph starts in one page and ends in another page. So in that way you can edit your files, edit your book to make it look better on the Kindle. And there's also an option to see what kind of it is. Your Kindle the Kindle simple Kindle, the Kindle Paperwhite, and the Kindle OSS, and also paperback, how it looks. So you can choose what the device type, the screen size, what it is, and then you can see how it is. And so this is the step for preview. And later we click on publish button, or the generate button, which is required to upload it to the Kindle desktop publishing. So this option is separate from the save that we did. Would save it for the Kindle Create, that is on your local machine. It will do it. And now we select on the generate button, which will do it for uploading it to the Kindle desktop publishing. This is where you will publish your books for to read on different Kindles, where people can buy your book on Kindle through Amazon. So you click on this, and then you give a different name. So I have given publish book. So here you can see the format that is there. It has now changed from the books format to the package format. So package form is required for you to upload it to Kindle desktop publishing. So you give a name, and then you save it. And then now I will just go through a live view of how to do this publishing on Kindle Direct. So in this page, the Kindle kdp.amazon.com, you first have to sign in with your Amazon account. So the steps will be there in the slides. So once you select on that, you can now click on create button for you to upload your first one. You click on create, then you have the option to create an ebook, a paperback, or hardcover. So we will be doing the first version of create ebook. It asks you the language, so you give one name for the title as publishing my first book. And then if it's a book in a series, you can give the series. Edition number is optional if it's a new edition of an existing book. Here in the author, you can add your first name. If you are the primary author, you give your name. So I will be just giving my name as the primary author. And if you're collaborating with multiple authors, like there are others who have contributed to the project, you can you can add their name. And in the description, you basically say what the book is. So I would say learn to publish a book for free. Say using Kindle desktop publishing, and for the next one using open source tools. So we will go through this again in the next session, and then we will be editing. So you will know how to. So this is not a one-time step. You can go back and then change what is the description, and then you tell what is the publishing rights, if it's your own book or if it's necessary to take other. So I have the copyright for this, so I can tell it. So basically, as this is a public domain work where everything is free, I would give it as a public domain work, so that the book, once you publish it, will not have the copyright, the claim you can do. And then keywords, you can give what is the keyword for it. So I will give it as Kindle publish first book. So I will do it, and then you can select what is the categories you want. You basically giving what category of a book is. So I will tell it as an education book, and then I will select a general, then I can save, and then you tell what is the minimum. You should tell, okay, so one of the main things is you should basically say what is the range, like since Kindle is available for kids as well as adults, you should select what kind of a book it is. So if it is able to read for everyone, you can select the minimum ages, whatever. So we will be give the age as at least 10, so that they will know. So 4th grade, 12th grade. So this is, they should, so this someone, if they want to create, you can do save and continue. So you should make sure that the age and grade are correct. And then this is the second tab opens up called the Kindle ebook content. You tell, do you want to enable DRM? So DRM is basically the digital rights management. If people can download it or see in different files, so you can for now keep it as no. And then here is the option for you to upload a manuscript. So here, once you click this, this is where you upload the document that you generated, the project that you generated in the package format. So now I'll click on this. Here you select the published book sample, and then it uploads. So one thing that you have to know is it will take some time to do this. So in this current format, you can select published book sample. It gets uploaded. Then you can choose a cover. You can choose what cover you want, how you want how you want to look it from, or you can also choose a template. So I will be choosing from one of the templates. This we can again come back and change later. So I will just choose this design. So once you choose a design, you can tell what kind of format it is, what color it is. You can choose the color, you can choose the fonts, you can choose the background. We will have a session on how to make, do a proper launch cover. So once it is done, you can select on preview. And then you click on save and submit. And once it is there, you can select the launch previewer, which will do this. So for now, we will select this as save as draft. And then we will see one of the, because uploading the book and publishing will take some time, we will just select as launch preview. It will take some time, and as this session is being recorded, we will not wait time to do. Oh, it's done. So I'll be going back to the previous one because it was just a single one. Here you can see how your book looks. So this is the first page, your front cover in the Kindle, and this is just as it's just a single page that we did. This is how it looks. Then we click on book details at the top left. Everything is uploaded. It says book and downloaded. Then you can tell what is ISBN. For Kindle, it says you do not have to do an ISBN. Now we can give what is the name of the publisher. So I will say S Labs because I'm publishing via S Labs as one of publisher. Then I go to save and continue. It will now, here you can choose Kindle enrollment. If this is only enabled when you have more books, you have more content. territories, you can tell which territories you have rights. So this public domain will give it as all territories, and then you can also choose which is a primary marketplace. Suppose you're publishing it for the US audience, you will make it as Amazon.com, and you will see the amount chosen as in dollars. Now, if you want to do it for Europe or for Germany, for example, you keep it at D, and the price changes to euro. Now, if you're coming from India, you will choose it as Amazon.in, and then you can see the prices rupees. So for this, I have kept it as Amazon.in. Here you can see the royalty is 35 and 70%. As it's public domain work, it will be 75%. And then here they give you what is the minimum price that you need to give. Because it's 49, we will start with the simple one, and then it will show, it will automatically calculate for everything. And you also have an option for book lending. You can select allow for lending this book, and then you can select publish your Kindle ebook. We will not publish it now because just a single page. We will do it in the next session, and we'll select as a draft. What happens when you do publish a Kindle book? So your book in the shelf changes from your draft mode to live. So it says your book has been is available on Kindle. So how it do this? As you can see, my book, which was done for India audience, it is now for 1549 euros. I also have done the paperback and hardcover option. I click on this option, I can view it on Amazon India. So this is the book that is there, and here you can see the price for this book was 49 rupees. Now that's it for the session. If you have any queries, you can post it on YouTube as comments, because this video will now be uploaded to YouTube, and you can come back to the next session where we will go through in depth into how to edit your book, what are the changes that is required. So you can make sure not to publish a book, because sometimes Amazon, if it is a single page or a 2-page, it will block for the particular book, because it says that you're creating duplicate entries or invalid entries. So make sure you just keep it as on draft format, and later once we have more content where we will show how to add content, we will basically convert this session into a book and then publish it as a book. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening, and have a nice weekend.